H&M stops buying leather from Brazil over Amazon fires.
Here's a summary of the article.
Low-cost fashion retailer H&M said Friday it is suspending leather purchases from Brazil to make sure it is not supporting cattle farming that may be contributing to the fires in the Amazon rainforest. Hennes and Mauritz AB said its temporary ban on leather from Brazil will remain in place until there are credible assurances that the leather does not contribute to environmental harm in the Amazon. The move may be more about the message than the business impact, as H&M sources the vast majority of its leather from Europe's from the meat industry, with only a small part from Brazil. In 2017, less than 1% of H&M's range of clothes was made of leather, and it used synthetic leather products 5 times as much as real leather. Last week, VF Corp, the owner of Timberland, Vans and several other shoe and clothing brands, said it also stopped buying leather from Brazil because of the rainforest fires. Based in Greensboro, North Carolina, VF Corp said it won't purchase leather and hide from Brazilian suppliers until it's assured that the materials do not contribute to environmental harm in the country. VF said 5% of the leather it purchases for its products comes from Brazil. The current fires in the Amazon are largely attributed to people clearing the forest for cattle ranching and crops.
This post received a score of 11,043, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
H&M sells leather? I'm in Canada and haven't seen anything leather in their stores.
They've got a line called Premium Quality that uses expensive materials like leather and wool.
The wool products are trash. Don't buy it.
Greater than H&M products are trash.
You really get what you pay for though. They have insanely cheap prices for some shit, and I pretty much only shop at discount stores like Marshalls or even Goodwill. Seriously, they have amazing shit. You just can't expect to always find what you're looking for and have to make multiple trips a lot of times.
What's the current situation on H&M and Bangladeshi sweatshops?
The moment enough people care, they'll stop using Bangladeshi sweatshops and use some other country instead, over human rights abuse. Corporations of this size don't incur losses over Amazon fires. The only they'd ever risk losing some profit is to push some personal political agenda, and it's not going to be philanthropic.
Which is why consumer activism is important and not something to be mocked.
If you haven't seen the app called Boycott, you should check it out. A good tool for any consumer activist.
It would be a lot better if it didn't use Facebook analytics.
I'm open to better apps if you know of one.
I just don't buy anything new.
Cool, but this is a marketing ploy. Not only is H&M not a significant consumer of leather, but we don't know if they previously used any leather from Brazil to begin with. Their motives aside, these sorts of sourcing decisions tend to just move pieces around the board. So Company X moves to some other leather source, then Company Y will eventually do the opposite when Brazil shows open capacity at a competitive price. For this to ultimately pressure Brazil, you need an overwhelming majority to jump on board. Less than 1% of all H&M products used leather, and the vast majority of that leather is sourced from European meat markets, while only a small part is from Brazil. So we know more reading the article than not reading it.
They'll ship the leather to a neighboring country and then sell it as product of Mexico, or Paraguay, Argentina, Colombia, etc. China is already doing this for pork products from the US to avoid internal tariffs.
Not even that, from the article. They will stop buying something they barely needed and get some free PR in the process.
I was just about to say this, I haven't seen anything in H&M that looks like it's made of actual leather. It's about as meaningful as Lego announcing they won't buy Brazilian leather for their plastic bricks.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.